What's your Tyler's back with another edition of Wrestling Dumpsterfires. Well, we're away from WCW from now on, but instead of that, we're going to talk about Hogan's TNA run. All these times, I just don't want to talk about Hogan and TNA these days. Because I talked about the entire 2010 reviews 2 years ago, and that was the reason why I stopped doing these on the main channel. Okay, I mean, it was winding down. I wanted to do another channel with retro content on there, but, well, wrestling pay-per-views and other stuff like that. Anyways, but let's talk about TNA Hogan. And there are going to be some repeat stuff, mostly, but let's talk about it, okay? So Hogan made an appearance in Madison Square Garden and says he has signed with TNA. It was like after Bound for Glory 2009. And then on the end of the Ultimate Fighter on Spike TV, he says on January 4th he will make his TNA debut. That's on a Monday, by the way. And we don't know about this whole thing, but Hogan came into TNA and then also Eric Bischoff also came in also, and there were going to be some changes around this time. They got rid of the 6-side ring at Genesis. That led to the fan chanting, "We want 6 sides," and Hogan shit on that. And his next... Oh, fuck. Abyssomania. We're back at this again. But we're going to do a brief about it. Hogan gave Abyss his TNA, or his Dirty Hall of Fame ring. Yada, yada, yada. I don't want to talk about Abyssomania ever again. Abyssomania ever again. This led to, the Failman experience. Yada, yada, yada. I already mentioned about that. But also, he had to deal with the heel Sting. That led to, Abyss becoming a dark persona again. With the Neil Carter 4 getting rid of the stupid Abyssomania gimmick. And also, he says, "They're coming." And Bischoff says, "Who's they?" And now Hogan was dealing with a lot of injuries. There's like the Bound for Glory where it's led to, Hogan and Bischoff aligning with Jeff Hardy, and that was them, those three, Abyss, and Jeff Jarrett to form Immortal. And also Fortune joins them for some fucking reason. But that didn't last long. And also they tricked Dixie Carter. For signing a paper for the company and not get rid of Abyss, which Hogan won in court. Sting came back, which though that urban legend he was going to go to WWE to fight Undertaker, well, unfortunately we're not going to see that ever, unfortunately. And then let's see, Sting, Jeff Hardy, infamous Victory Road fiasco. I'm not going into full details about that if I ever talk about that. And this led to, Sting losing the world's title to Mr. Anderson at Slammiversary, and Hogan, and as they were talking, and then this led to Joker Sting, which, okay, it was funny to see Sting change his character. I mean, he did change his look in WCW to the Crow character, so why not change your character in TNA as well, in TNA's form, the insane icon, but it's technically Joker Sting, but which yeah, and then there's like the Kurt Angle win the oh wait, we're not there yet, but Sting winning the World title back and then losing to Kurt Angle because this is during the Sting Hogan final battle between the two. This led to Battle for Glory 2011, where Sting defeated Ric Flair in Ric Flair's last match in TNA. Why did Ric Flair wrestle after WrestleMania 24? This led to Hogan's final wrestling match, if you don't count a house show match, that is, in 2012. But this was Hogan's final wrestling match at Battle for Glory 2011. Again, I probably will talk about that about October because, because why not? Where Sting and Hogan have their match, and Sting did beat Hogan fair and square. If this was Starrcade 97, that is. And WCW. Whatever, Hogan turns face, and honestly, if this was the end of Hogan and TNA, no harm, no foul. But he stick around, and his last, big story he was involved in was in 2012 with the Aces and Eights. I will talk about this in a future Dumpsterfires some point. Because, oh boy. One of his last arcs was to have Bully Ray marry Brooke Hogan. Oh god. But that was the whole thing of what the rules where Bully Ray was the leader of Aces and Eights. However, by October, Hogan was done with TNA. He told Dixie Carter he quit. And that was it. And the last image was Dixie Carter. Fuck her, really. Being on her knees, and Hogan was trying, which was kind of funny, though, and yeah, Hogan went back to WWE after this, and there. Now, I'm going to think about what the next Dumpster Fire will be, so, I don't know what will be next, but this has to be put on hold for now. So tomorrow will be my Raw review, and then Tuesday, I might do another countdown on the worst championship designs ever. Yeah. I'll do the Medea family funeral probably a week from Tuesday, that is. Yeah. God. Like this video, comment below, subscribe to this channel here, click the notification bell, as well as my secondary channel, Titles Retro Reviews, so you will see on Thursday WWF No Way Out 2000 and there. Goodbye.